What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am, of course, Akabane101 here today to show you guys some of the Mass Effect 3 demo multiplayer that has been released to anyone that has the Battlefield 3, just Battlefield 3 in general, I believe. And this is for the PC version, of course, so you get to see my lovely mouse, because the PC version is oh so much better than the 360 and PS3 version. I'm sorry, console guys. I've played console about all my life, and this is one of those moments where you're like, oh my god, the PC version is just so much better. Especially since I get to play in 60 frames per second as opposed to 20 or 30. Anyway, as to go on from there, I'm sure I'm going to get a whole bunch of rage comments. If there is any people that do hate me for saying that, go right ahead. The comment bar is below there. Haters gonna hate, I understand. Anyway, I'm gonna be showing you guys some cool things in the multiplayer portion of the Mass Effect 3 demo, which is pretty darn cool. So as you can see, this is my character over here, and he is a soldier. He's of the human class. Unfortunately, I have not unlocked any of the other races just yet, but let's go take a look at some of the cool different characters that you get to choose from. So I, of course, am a level 7 soldier, and you'll begin to see that you can actually carry over your level to all your different character classes here. Every single class is a male and female human class to pick from, and they both carry the same abilities. As you can see down here, the Adrenaline Rush, Concussion Shot, and Frag Grenade. But if you go over to the Krogan here, you'll be able to see he has Carnage, Fortification, Inferno Grenade. Turian, of course, is more of a sniper kind of character, so they get Marksman, Concussion Shot, and Proximity Mine. Humans also get Concussive Shot, so that's actually very cool to check out. And all of these classes are exactly the same ones that you can pick in the single-player demo, of course. So if you don't feel like playing through the single-player campaign to see all the different kinds of things you can do with each class, do not worry. Pick the human class or whatever, and they have the exact same abilities that Commander Shepard gets, except for a couple, because you only get, I think, 5 choices here. So we'll continue with our human male soldier class here. We'll go back out real quick, and we'll go to our powers. And as you can see, these are the 5 powers we get to choose from. Now, right now, I do not know if there's a level cap. Currently, I am level 7. And of course, I'm pretty sure you can get up to level 10. I haven't seen anyone higher than that level. Of course, it would make sense if you can get up to like level 20 or so, because damn, the multiplayer gets extremely difficult over time. Just at the sheer amount of things that go on in it. And as you can see, I put quite a bit of points into Adrenaline Rush because I love Adrenaline Rush. You do not get to go into slow motion though with it. It just really increases your damage and makes you just a lot better at basically defeating your opponents. And you'll see that it starts out level 1, 2, 3, and of course the points also correspond to the rank. So if you see rank 4, this is going to cost 4 points. If you see rank 5, it's going to cost 5 points, and this one's going to obviously cost 6. Whenever you level up, you get 2 points to spend in your experience choices here. So definitely very important to choose the things that you are usually going to be using. In this case, I use Adrenaline Rush quite a bit. I just started getting some points into Concussive Shot because I felt it was probably starting to be needed. It's very good at knocking opponents down, of course. The Frag Grenade obviously is a very solid thing as well. You may have seen me use it a lot in my multiplayer playthroughs a little bit. I played 2 matches so far, so you can go check them out. They may also be annotations on this video. If not, go to my channel on youtube.com/Akabane101. I have a full playlist of everything that I'm uploading on the demo, and that's going to be in here, including this video, which you may be watching this from. We also have Alliance Training, which is also, I think, available for Shepard, but I'm not entirely sure, but does have the exact same abilities as I do remember. And this one will increase your power damage, so I believe that is, if you get Adrenaline Rush, it will actually increase the power in a whole if you level this up. Weapon damage, of course, that is pretty much self-explanatory. And strength, that's for melee and stuff like that, so you do more melee damage. This one here, though, this is if you want to be more of a Juggernaut style of character. You get to boost your health, shields, and barriers. Your melee damage as well, so not only will Alliance Training increase your strength to do melee damage and stuff like that, this one will actually increase your melee damage. This is kind of like a substitute towards melee damage and stuff like that. So that's definitely very cool to check out. And when you get the demo on February 17th, if you don't have Battlefield 3, you'll be able to play it live or online. And Xbox players will not have to get Xbox Live Gold, but when the actual game comes out, that is when you'll have to get Gold to play it, of course. So we'll confirm that, of course. And now you may be looking at this little store icon here, and you'll be like, oh my god, do we have to do transactions and everything like that? Well, not as far as I know. You do not have to do that. But if we click on store here, as you can see, we have current credits, and you earn credits by playing the multiplayer portion of the game, obviously. And then you get these different kinds of packs here, which are kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh card packs, where like you go into the store and you buy yourself a couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and you bring them home, or Pokemon cards, however you guys love what to do. And you open them up, and you get like, say, 5 cards in a pack. That's a pretty shitty pack, but I mean, you get some cards. That's exactly how this works. You get 5 things. Recruit pack is includes 5 random items or characters, so you could actually get a couple characters here. This is where you unlock your female character for soldier class or whatever. You know, you get to unlock the Krogans, the Turians, all that cool stuff. You also get to unlock weapons and everything like that, and there is a small chance for an uncommon. Now, the Veteran Pack, on the other hand, allows you to always get at least 1 uncommon, or you may even get something better. So it's guaranteed you're going to get something uncommon, which is pretty darn cool. And it will also include 5 random items or characters. Is probably the other 4 will either be good or bad. They will basically share the same traits as the Recruit Pack, maybe better, maybe worse. In other words, though, you're paying more to get hopefully something better than you would in a Recruit Pack. Because you're guaranteeing yourself an uncommon. Unfortunately, I didn't save up any credits for this video. I tried doing another video, and I even spent it on a Recruit Pack, and I wasn't able to show you guys, but hopefully I'll be able to show you guys exactly what they do when I go into equipment here. So, some things you can get when you open up a Recruit Pack is, say, the Cobra Missile Launcher, and that gives you rockets to go into the Cobra Missile Launcher, which is a very high damaging rocket launcher style thing. If anyone's played Mass Effect 2 right at the beginning, where you get that rocket launcher, it's the exact same thing. It even has the same cursor, and it just does a whole bunch of damage, and really useful to use against bosses and stuff like that in the game. Next you also have Medigel that you can earn, and what the Medigel does is it allows you to resurrect yourself if you ever get downed in a match, which is really, really useful. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that, so I won't be able to resurrect myself at all. But definitely something to look into once you get it, and know when you'll actually need it. There's also the Ops Survival Pack, which is really, really good. You may have seen me use it in one of my videos I've done, where I just demolished a boss while getting shot at, like by a Gatling gun. What it does is it hardens your armor, so you can't even get really that damaged for about 10-20 seconds. So you're pretty much invulnerable. You probably will not die while you're in this mode. It regenerates your shields to full instantly. I believe it also puts your health maxed out as well. And you're basically just a huge juggernaut that can just dish out damage and take as much damage as you want. So definitely very cool when you have an Ops Survival Pack. And last but not least is the Thermal Clip Pack, which I believe gives you ammo. If you're out of it, you can press 8 on the keyboard, and you can get yourself ammo back, and that's pretty cool. Now, there's 3 other things you can get here. There's the ammo bonus, and you get several different kinds of bonuses while you're playing the game, of course. You get the Disruptor Rounds 1, which applies level 1 Disruptor ammo for just 1 mission. So a lot of these stuff, almost everything that you get from these packs, only lasts for 1 round, unless it's a person or a gun. In general, these will only last for 1 round. So how about we select this Disruptor Rounds 1? Might as well. I don't see the point of getting one, but I might as well. I mean, I'm probably never going to use it, so might as well just use it anyway, right? So now I have that equipped for my ammo bonus, so when I start the game, this will be activated into my gun. You do not get any abilities to allow yourself to equip this to your gun. You have to earn these by earning money, and then thus getting the ammo bonus. Next is the weapon bonuses that you get to choose from. There is the Pistol Rail Amp 1, and obviously these things actually ramp up. It's actually pretty cool. So I've seen Tier 2. I don't know how many tiers there are, but there's like Tier 1 and Tier 2 at least. And I believe it's following the same idea of Mass Effect 1, where they had multiple tiers. So of course, this will be 1 or I, and then it'll be II for 2, and III for 3, and IV for 4. and V45. Thank you, Final Fantasy, for letting me remember these amazing Roman numerals. And you can also get one for your submachine gun. And you know what? I will equip this. This also applies for just one mission, and I'll go back. So now my pistols will be more awesome, of course. And we can also go to our armor bonus as well. And we can go to our adrenaline module, which applies 1 movement speed bonus for 1 mission, which is pretty level 1 movement speed. So obviously you can get level 2 and 3 and all that stuff. I won't equip that one because actually I'm going to save that one for when I play seriously. That'll be pretty good. So that is your equipment. And then you go into weapons, which is pretty cool. And this is when you can start customizing the different kinds of weapons you have. So you got assault rifles, you got sniper rifles, you have shotguns. As you can see, you have the shotgun there. And then you also have submachine guns. All what you can use in the single player campaign, of course, and you can choose between different pairs that you want. And I say pairs because you can only have 2 of each weapon. You can even just have 1 weapon, and you'll notice this little weight thing here. So say I don't want my pistol anymore, and say I want a sniper rifle. So right now, look at my weight. It says power recharge speed plus 140%. And I put on my sniper rifle, it now turns my power recharge speed to negative 26%. For thus equipping the sniper rifle. So definitely something to look into to make sure that you don't indeed hinder yourself too much by giving yourself way too much weight. The power recharge speed is extremely important to look at, especially if you're a person like me that wants to use Adrenaline Rush more than once a game. It's definitely important to look into that, so that's why I give myself the heavy pistol. And an assault rifle, because I'm a fan of the assault rifle, and I'm a pretty big fan of playing a soldier class that loves to shoot things, so that's definitely very cool. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you guys any of the weapon mods, but just know that they are there. You can have 2 mods on each individual weapon that you have, so both of them you can have a total of 4 mods. Basically what you do is they increase the different things of the, say, assault rifle or pistol. So say you want to have a scope on the assault rifle, see how there's a scope on there? You can later find a mod that allows you to put a scope on your rifle and do more and more accurate damage, as opposed to shooting from, you know, just the shoulder. You can even shoot better than you normally can. And you can also get that for your pistol. I've seen Total Biscuit actually get a scope for his pistol, so definitely something to for sure look into in the future. So we'll back out of there. And appearance, of course. So definitely I'm pretty sure a lot of you are pretty interested in the appearance. I know I am. I love appearance in most games. You can change your name. Name doesn't really matter too much. I don't believe so, because when you log into a game, it gives off your Origin account name for PC. So name of your character, I guess, doesn't really matter in most cases. So we'll move on to the primary color. Primary color, of course, you can change the primary color of your guy. Highlight color, you can give him a nice little, you know, how about maybe a lighter pink? That looks delightful. And then the secondary color, which is unlocked via getting a recruit pack and getting lucky, of course. You can see that you can change the pouches here, and they say, you know, a dark brown would be good. Of course, we're making him look like a pimp, so of course we're gonna make him have maybe a dark pink color there, and that makes him look so much better. Of course, it makes him look like a champion, I'd say anyway. Nothing to really worry about. And that is some of the stuff that you can do with your character, which is definitely very, very cool, and definitely something you guys should, of course, look into. Another cool thing is you can look at how much experience you need to progress to your next level. Of course, I'm level 7, so next level is level 8. I need 50,000 experiences to level up, and that's actually not so much, because you can actually get quite a bit of experience pretty easily in this game, in the multiplayer alone. You can also see a quick little overview of what you've done so far in your kit. You can see what this race is very good at. He has Adrenaline Rush, Concussive Shot, and Frag Grenade. That's what this race's ability is able to do. You also have your weapons and your equipment that you've equipped in the game so far. So we can go back out, and now I'm pretty sure a lot of you, as I clean the bottom of my mouse real quick, are pretty interested in seeing exactly what you do in the multiplayer part of this game. Of course, so we'll go to create a new match just to show you guys some of the cool things that you have in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. So of course you can choose between a public team and a private team, so if you had friends, unfortunately I have no friends on Origin, so if you guys want to add me up, you can add me up as Akabane101 on Origin if you have the Mass Effect demo, and I'll play it with you. You can pick between private and public, and you can invite your friends to the games either or way. Obviously private would be easier to get your friends, all 4 of your friends or 3 of your friends in there to play a game together. Now another cool thing is they give you a plus 10% experience to pick an unknown location, so that's definitely very cool. This also applies if you're going to a quick match of a game. There's also Fire-based Ghost, and there's Fire-based White, so that's definitely very cool to look into. And these are the 2 maps that you get to play in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. There's also the enemy. You can choose between different races. Unfortunately, the demo only allows you to play against Cerberus, because Cerberus was unveiled during the demo, of course. So you only get to play against Cerberus, and Cerberus is mostly shooting guys, not really melee, more of a mechy, intelligent, tech-savvy kind of people. They can even get those guys that build turrets at random points in the game. And then last but not least, there's the challenge mode, bronze being the easiest, but I say that at the lightest extent because bronze is actually extremely difficult for low levels like myself. Silver for the people that are probably level 10 and up, and gold for people that are level 1,000,000. And because I say 1,000,000, because goddamn gold is like literally impossible at a low level. It is pretty scary when you're trying to play at the gold level. So I recommend anyone that's playing and starting out to play on the bronze level and try and get to like at least level 10 before you start doing silver. Because even I get eviscerated on silver difficulty, to be quite honest with you guys. So definitely something to look into. But for now, we're going to go into a quick match, of course. And we're going to go... You can see that when you go into a quick match, obviously you can't choose private because that wouldn't make any sense at all. You can go to any location, Fire-based White or Ghost, and of course your enemy is Cerberus, and will be against bronze people. You can also choose any challenge, but I am not a fan of that, because I don't want to get murdered when I play my game. And then we'll search for a match, and searching for matches obviously isn't going to take too long, because I think the demo was released yesterday, which was Valentine's Day, so happy post Singles Awareness Day, everyone. So you guys know, happy post Singles Awareness Day. Happy sad. I hope everyone had a great day being single. That's always a bonus thing to look into. And we're just going to wait for the game to look for a match. It shouldn't take too long. I do believe it has never taken too long, and your connection to the game has been lost. What has happened? That is weird. That's never happened to me before. Let's go to another quick match, see if this happens again. That is weird. In general, that does not happen. There we go. Now we are going to be joining a game. And there you go. Now I could talk to these people. I believe there's all these guys have a microphone, because that is lit up on their IP thingy. But I'm not going to talk to them. And hopefully they don't talk. And I don't think you can hear them, because I turned down the output volume of all their microphones before I even started this. So I'm extremely intelligent. Yes, indeed. And now we have to wait for CCs to join. Now this is one little pet peeve I do indeed have, though, when playing this game online, is having to wait for just one person to ready up. It should, when it says waiting on one other, it should give a like 10-second, 20-second countdown, regardless. Just because it's not really fair to the other players. To have to wait for such a long time. And it looks like the leader may have kicked him, or the guy left. So hopefully we're going to be starting the game, and yes, we're going to be starting the game here. And you'll see the controls are exactly the same as in offline mode. And we got our lovely pink guy doing his thing. And the controls in this game are extremely tight and extremely good, so that's obviously an important thing to look into. If you are interested in that. This game is an incredibly exceptional shooter. I have never had any problems with it, and I'm going to go into adrenaline mode by the press of a button to do a ton of damage. Another really cool thing is that every character gets his own set of Omni Blades, so that's always cool. So, like so. And oh, I missed completely on that one. And another cool thing, you can also combine your punches and stuff. That's always a really cool thing to look into. but I just love stabbing people. Like, of course, who doesn't love stabbing people? And to obviously just do that, you just press F twice and then hold down the F button. It actually links all your attacks together. So that's really cool. I haven't been able to do that in the single player campaign, and maybe not allowed. Or it's only if you're attacking people. I guess I tried doing it without attacking people, but of course that's only... Yeah, you only really get to do that if you're not actually attacking people. So that's definitely something to look into, of course, when you're playing the game. And, to be honest with you guys, I think this game is probably one of the most solid multiplayer games I have ever played in my life. And I say that because I've played a ton of freaking multiplayer games. This is ridiculous. I mean, I have never seen such a very solid cooperative game where you can invite in your friends, you can just have a good time, and it also affects your single player campaign by, I believe, not only... I think it actually adds credits to your single player game. And it probably helps you advance in the story. Like, maybe there'll be less people in certain areas when you progress further, or maybe it gives you some extra experience in the single-player campaign. Nothing's really sure about what they've said so far, but, I mean, having a multiplayer game even go into the single-player game, I mean, that's just incredible. That's Bioware being awesome, of course. I mean, I've loved almost every single Bioware game that they've currently been making, like the Dragon Age games, of course. The Mass Effect games, obviously, and the new SWTOR game is incredible. I love that game. I've been playing the crap out of that one as well. So, definitely, I can really see them being solid multiplayer creators, and this could be like the first step for them to be moving on to making even more incredible Mass Effect-based story games. Of course, Mass Effect 3 being the final frontier of the Shepard story, but that's obviously not the end of all time. I mean, there's been so much content in the Mass Effect games so far that I mean, it's going to be probably, you know, existing for a long time for the Mass Effect games to, you know, continue on and have their hold on the galaxy. I mean, even aliens would want to play this game, unless aliens have better technology than us and are like, what you talking about, Akabane? We got holograms and shit. And we shoot fake people. We make clones and we shoot them and call it a video game. I mean, come on now. That's just how it is. That's how it is. As for lag in the game, I haven't really run into any, so that's always a good thing. That's a good sign. In co-op, generally, I think it's easier to handle co-op game rather than handling anything else. When you're in like a competitive multiplayer kind of game, I do believe that it requires you to have a connection with another person when you're actually shooting at them. So if that doesn't connect, then there's always an issue. So the nice thing about going for a co-op multiplayer game is that they don't really have to worry about that as much. Now there is another pet peeve I do have is, I think ToboBiscuit had the same thing too. It's whenever you use your adrenaline rush or your rage mode or some special sort of mode as a soldier anyway, where the game gets extremely contrasted, which is extremely interesting. You know, it looks pretty for the first time, and then when you use it over and over again, there's a lot of brightness in this game. It actually hurts the eyes a little bit. So I do hope that they do allow you to, or I hope they do fix that. I mean, it's a little bit of a pet peeve, but it's not the biggest one. Not that my opinion would really go into any decisions that Bioware has to, of course, make, unless I complain on the forums like a child, but I don't need to. But it's really cool. The Omniblade, obviously, I've been saying this probably over and over again. Definitely one of my favorite things. Resurrecting people pretty quick and awesome. Because if you couldn't resurrect your allies, I think that would probably make me feel like a bad person, just letting my friend die there on the ground. Kind of like the same way how maybe Gears of War did it, except for you can't move on the ground when you're down. You can't crawl around. You just lay there like a sack of meat until someone comes around and helps you up. Of course, though, you can resurrect yourself if you have any of that Medi-Gel. And anyone that starts off the game for the first time, anyone that starts off the multiplayer, I believe gets a starter pack, which is really cool. It may be something to do with Battlefield 3, having that in your arsenal. I'm not entirely sure. If it is, please let me know. Anyone that is going to play the Mass Effect demo after the 17th of February. I mean, why wouldn't you? I would be. I'd play it a ton. So, but anyone that's going to be playing it on February 17th for their very first time, anyone that has not played Battlefield 3 on any system and has registered it to their EA account, let me know. Let me know. That'd be interesting to find out. But I'm pretty sure a starter pack is for everyone because it's all like. It's all these items that just last like for one thing. It's like a recruit pack that you get early on. I'm gonna throw a grenade at this guy. There we are. Definitely very solid gameplay. Now another thing to point out is that the spacebar is pretty much your everything button right now. So another thing I would love to go into is the thing where it's a little bit clunky. It's your everything button. It's like in Gears of War, they at least give you an extra button for using things. But this is the spacebar is for going over cover, going into cover, diving around, sprinting. It's even your use button. If I want to use something that's on the ground, like pick someone up, if they're down, I have to press the space button, and that could make me roll around like a crazy person. What if I'm trying to use something and I accidentally go into cover, right? So. That could be a pretty bad design. So far, I haven't had too much issues with it, but all I'm saying is that they should at least give you the option to split it up a little bit, so you can indeed have the ability to have a use button and another button for. Well, you can keep the space button doing everything it's doing. Just allow me to use the use button in a different button, and that's probably everything that would make it a lot better. I'd say, anyway. In my personal opinion, of course. And another thing, I would love you guys to post some comments here as well. I mean, if you have any questions about the multiplayer, or anything about any of the character styles and how the game plays out on the PC, let me know. Ask me the questions, and I'll try and get back to you guys as soon as possible. I'm gonna be doing tons of multiplayer videos, of course, so definitely stay tuned to my channel. And I'm obviously going to be playing through this entire multiplayer match because I want to try and go as far as possible for you guys. This is the great thing about having a second YouTube channel that's able to actually upload longer than 15-minute videos, because I don't have to worry about how long this video is going to be. This video could honestly be 2 hours long, which would probably kill a lot of viewers after about 30 minutes, but I mean, it's definitely very, very cool. So this is reviving here. I just revived him by pressing the space bar. Definitely very cool. These shield guys, though, they're kind of a hassle a lot of the times, I would say, because they block even grenades, and even a concussive shot doesn't really bounce them away. Look, watch this. See how they just bounce back a little bit, but the shield's still pointing at you, so it's actually really, really a hassle to get things done. And oh my God, there's a grenade under my feet, and I don't know why I used my Omni Blade there. Oh, looks like we have a squad member in trouble, and holy crap, everyone's dead. That's not good. That's definitely not a good thing. I'm gonna try and revive everyone to be a hero. Oh, I'm a hero. I'm a hero. Like this video if you guys think I'm a hero. I'm just kidding. I won't give you guys that automatum. Automatum? I don't know. I don't even know my English anymore. Oh, nice thing is when you have to face the shield guys, flanking is like makes you feel like a man. Oh, this is another cool thing you can do. When you're in cover and someone's on the other side of the cover, you can actually grab them with the melee key, and you're actually able to pull them over and do an instant kill. And yeah, so it's an instant kill. I've done it on a fully shielded person. You'll be able to even see this. It is awesome. I love it. Another important thing is that no one's actually at this upload progress thing. And this is probably my final pet peeve of the Mass Effect thing. You hear this grinding sound, this little annoying sound here. Yeah, can you remove that, guys? You know, Mass Effect, Bioware. I know I'm uploading. Okay, I know I'm in this area. I realize what I'm doing. I'm uploading. You don't have to let me know what this painful screeching noise in my ears. It is painful indeed. And unfortunately, I don't have any allies here. I don't know what my allies are doing, but okay. I'll just try and stay up here and see if they want to help upload at all. Of course, if we are to complete this little upload progress, which would be oh so great and so awesome, we'll indeed be able to get some extra money, and that money goes towards those recruitment packs. And I just gotta turn down my headphones a little bit because that is really, really loud, indeed. And of course, our friends are gonna be going for our down buddy. So I don't know. Sometimes I kind of wish they had that little marker. You know, like if anyone's played Portal 2 before, you know how like you had that little thing you could press. Oh no, I'm dying. So when you're dying, actually, I'll go into that other idea later. When you're dying, you can press the spacebar and it actually halts your ability to die for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, I have no med packs, so I won't be able to heal myself. I should get an ally here, and that guy's gonna step on my back. So unfortunately, I did die. Unfortunately, because no one is going for the objective. I don't think anyone knows that we do have an objective. Another cool thing is you can use the scroll wheel here, and you can scroll between all the different people, of course. There is people shoveling outside, so sorry if my microphone does pick that up. And yeah, this is actually a pretty solid game. And back to my one point that I was making, of course, I wish there was like a little button that says go here. Like, you know, on Portal, you could press a button and it would say, it would tell your other robot buddy to go to a certain location. So that would be very cool. This guy looks more like an engineer, maybe? I believe he's an engineer. He looks like one. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think he's going to be able to actually win this game, of course, because he has only 15 seconds left to do the finishing touches on the upload progress, and not enough people are there to finish it. If there's more people in this area here, it would actually upload a lot faster. So there you have it, folks. This is the Mass Effect 3 demo multiplayer. Let me know what you think in the description. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please, I would love a like or a thumbs up if you are so kind. And I will be doing some more multiplayer videos, of course, with and without commentary. As you can see, I got 49,000 experience, which is definitely very good. I definitely leveled up, that's for sure. And cool thing is you can actually see who was the best out of everyone here in the game. I was apparently 3rd place, but the Vanguard guy in 1st was actually pretty darn good. He's actually level 17, but I can't say anything because this guy in level 6 did even better than me. And looks like he got 10 headshots. That's actually pretty good. So I got 25 kills, 10 assists, 5 revives, which is pretty cool, 1 grab, which is the thing I did when I pulled the guy over cover, and 5 melee kills. So that is it, folks. I am Macabane101. Let me exit this lobby here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'll talk to you guys next time.